to our channel. Today we're joined with
Eunice,
Yubin,
Kim,
Donald. So, what's the tea today?
Oh.
So the tea today we'll be talking about friendship in Hong Kong.
more specifically, how easy or difficult it is to make friends here.
That's correct. Actually, I kind of forgot how we met.
you forgot how we met?
I
Get out.
You can leave the
No,
day
because
when
I-
you came in.
because I do have very bad memory. You guys were out.
So I feel like basically we all met because we like to party
drink.
and
Yeah.
drink. But so I think we met Dono outside in like Soho when
Definitely.
Eunice and I decided to go out and like drink, you know.
Oh
have a-
yeah, because
we were supposed to have like a chill night out and then
Isn't
we
that
met
how
Dono.
everyone meets?
that's so true. Because friendship is tied with our common hobby, which is alcoholism. So
No, how about let's talk about how easy or difficult it is to make friends in Hong Kong.
Okay.
So obviously we all like to go out and party. I mean,
Obviously.
past life, right?
I feel like it just
we
depends
have
on
friends
like your age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you're, I feel like when you're on your like 20s, like everyone's like expats, everyone's, most of the people we meet outside. So I think it's just pretty easy to meet out because everyone's like trying to meet people
Yeah.
outside. Especially like in Hong Kong, like drinking culture is like really big. Like in Soho, there's just so many bars to go to.
That's true.
I mean, that's how like we all met
Yeah.
most of our friends as well. Like I would say that. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I met more people when I was outside than like in uni when I was,
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true because I don't have any friends at uni.
Me too,
Yeah.
honestly.
No,
Like you.
especially being an international student, like
Yeah.
because I was
Well, I'm
here
not.
for to study, right? And then everyone's not here. I graduated, so like people go back to their countries.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you just meet like people outside, like when you're drinking.
Yeah, that's true. And then I think it's much more easier that a bunch of people have a same common goal, which is, as you mentioned,
Alcoholism.
no, to
No,
meet people.
I think just
Right.
everyone wants to have fun, and with having fun, you bump into a lot of people that you
Yeah.
never know were gonna be in your lives. I'm gonna get sentimental.
That is so
moments.
true because now I remember I'm so tired. Oh, now I remember. Now I remember because I remember that night I was finishing off like a academic competition or something like that, which I lost. And then I was so tired that night, and then I didn't want to go out, but I went out anyway. And then I was dragged by one of my friends, and then I just met them at Soho, Peel Street 99.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, 99 bottles, for
Thank
our
you, 99
alcoholic
bottles.
journey.
absolutely. So yeah, that's how we met. And you two were.
Okay, so on our side, basically, Yubin over here was trying to quit drinking for like her 100th attempt in the week. And I was like, girl, I want to go out. And she was like, no, I want to stay at home. I don't want to do anything. So I dragged her out this one night. We were drinking. I was like, come on, girl, let's go to Peel Street because everyone's going to be there, which I was lying because obviously everyone's going to be there.
And
but
it was like
you
a-
never
Yeah.
know, right?
And it's like a
Yeah.
midday. It was like a midday. It was not the weekend.
This is university
Was it a
days,
midday?
okay? No,
I forgot.
I
It was
remember
like
it was
Wednesday.
night. Oh,
Really?
midday, like weekday, not
Yeah.
midday as in like the day.
No.
No, like yeah.
But we do that sometimes, so.
On the weekends, we're responsible people.
But yeah. But do you think it's easy to easy to make friends in Hong Kong or like more difficult than other countries?
Okay, you have been in other countries.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What?
Like for example, in Canada or like Korea, is it
Right.
the same approach?
I that's why I said like it really depends on your age because I feel like when I was in Canada I was obviously really young, so like
Yeah.
people I meet is like from school.
Yeah.
I feel like in Hong Kong in general, like people think it's more difficult to meet because everyone's just working, you know, and everyone works and just go home. Like that's what people think. But I feel like it's just a lot more a lot easier than like being in another country as a working adult, because you know, as I said before, like the drinking culture here is pretty heavy, and you know, people are just more like loosened up, like they are just more
Because of alcohol.
yeah, friendly. They're friendlier. They're like happier, you know, when you're drinking. And maybe it's our group, or I don't know if it's like in general, like people are like us, or it's
Yeah.
just because our social group just
Great.
drinks a lot. You
I think
know,
just everywhere, but we do drink a lot. Yeah.
You guys.
You're selective
Yeah.
when it comes to drinking.
selective drinking. Yeah, but I feel like also because I feel like for me as a non-Hong Konger,
Yeah.
I would say it's so easy for me to meet so many different people, because if you know, my friend Eunice will have so many friends here, Kim will have so many friends, you know, like you guys bring your friends, and then, you know, I like meet everybody outside.
I feel like making friends or meeting people is actually difficult, but once you find like one person or just two people, you already have like
Yeah.
you have the whole Hong Kong as your friend, because
I would
everyone
second
knows
that.
everyone here. So
Yeah.
like I didn't meet you like just us two. Like I met you through Eunice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I knew you because you were dating my friend. Not anymore. No, but anyways, you were dating
Which
a
one?
friend.
Oh, hi.
You were dating a friend.
I didn't know he's your
and
friend.
They were like high school friends.
Oh.
My high school
I didn't know, I
friend.
didn't know.
Yeah. So
Hi.
she was dating my high school friend, and then I met you at a bar because you were talking about another high school friend. So
Who actually connected us to like
Yeah.
her previous.
oh, so that's how you guys met.
Yes.
Okay.
No, no, that's not how we met.
That's how she and her
I
ex
met my
met.
ex,
Oh.
Yeah.
which was useless.
So there's many people going
welcome.
on here. So that's how I met them, through like one other, you know, other people.
One other circle.
Yeah.
That's a really great point in a sense that like if you have to know the right person in a social group
Not
in a
really
sense.
know the right person.
No, you have to.
I mean, like when we met, it was a random night
Random
out. We don't know anyone in
No,
the
as in like, but we met and you two were the right persons.
That does it all.
That's it. We can wrap it up. We're done.
I don't know,
Mic drop.
maybe it's my personality. I find it quite difficult to find the right person in friendship because
Because you're difficult.
I'm very difficult. I'm a difficult bitch. So wait, JK, actually not JK. Anyway, yeah, because when it comes to friendship, I do seek. Okay, this sounds so lame and cheesy, but like I do seek for genuine connection, and I don't find it with everyone here in Hong Kong. It's
Yeah,
absolutely not true. So maybe I'm just unlucky, but I it's not like I don't have any, but I do find it quite challenging to find a person, the right person that I, would feel a genuine connection with them in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think it's hard if you don't drink or go out.
It is.
It is.
For sure.
Like
For example, if you were here to study and then work here, then maybe it's just a lot easier because you
Yeah.
take classes in it together, whatever. But if I came here as an
Working.
expat, just working
Yeah.
adults, and I don't go out, then I would struggle, you know?
Yeah.
Because where would I meet people like my colleagues? Like that's boring.
because
That's true though.
But I love my colleagues. I'm not talking about my colleagues.
She's not
but I get it, like because people in Hong Kong are really like kept to themselves.
like locals
Yeah.
or expats.
kind of both
No,
actually.
it's different
I don't
because
think so.
because expats tend to hang out with expats.
Yeah.
Like for example, French community it's so big because and also they just
Oui.
hang out with each
Oui.
other like
Oui,
we
oui.
you know like French. I feel like French people just hang out with French people. British they just hang out
Yeah, so like
most of the time.
no matter if you're local or expats, I think the culture in Hong Kong is like you stick in your own group. So like if you're alone, it's kind of hard to like find a group. But if you like meet one person, then you kind of go into their group.
Yeah.
And then from there, you meet everyone else, and then you might develop another connection with someone in that group, and then you meet their friends, and then it like expands from there.
Yeah.
But to start off, I think is difficult.
Yeah, it's challenging.
Yeah. So how did we meet? Let's move on
me
to
and,
that.
me and Kim and myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like I met Kim through them obviously. And then it was so new when I initiated brunch.
Yeah.
Didn't we all meet each other at the same time? That's
The same month, I feel like.
same month,
I feel
yeah.
like it was the same
like
month.
November, December 2019.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I met one girl. Her name's Ashley. Hi Ashley, if you're watching. No, but I met Ashley and a night out. We were waiting for the toilets, and then we just started talking, and then suddenly I met you, and then you knew her, and then we became friends, and then it moved on to that, and then we had lunch together.
Yeah.
And it was just really messy, but that's how we ended up meeting.
Yeah. And then that's how we
because
met.
I think it was you who wanted, or like us,
No.
who were doing like a brunch thing every
Yeah.
weekend.
Like three of us was like we were really keen to like make
Brunch every week.
big brunch.
So I think
brunch.
as a social group, we
Yeah.
are very sociable.
Yeah.
So I think that's how we sort of expanded our circle, just because we like to go out, but just have like it doesn't have to be drinking sometimes. It could be just food.
That's a lie.
Let me just say it for the people who don't drink. So if you don't drink generally, you just meet one person who can invite to for like brunch, because that's like a huge culture here, or like you can go for dinner,
or like after work drinks. Not for me. No,
Work
like
drinks.
or snacks, like little drinks. Okay,
after work
when I
snack
say
time.
after work drinks, for me, I'm a normal person. I will drink one or two and then go home.
And that's not
But if
normal.
if it's afternoon, if it's after work drinks with these guys, you're gonna get like. You're gonna be in Soho. And
Can I just point out our old schedule? Okay, so pre-COVID.
Okay, Donna will reveal everything.
Our pre-COVID like weekend schedule is insane. So basically we'll start off from brunch like at 12. And then
No,
it'll be
it
like,
starts from Friday.
Yeah.
Friday dinner, and then like drinking.
okay, so like usually like if we plan to have brunch on Saturday, we will fucking go out on Friday.
And
then
everyone's hungover.
yeah, and then we will like get smashed like by 12. And then like we'll go to Momo's. And then the next day we'll meet up again for some reason. And then we have brunch.
we miss each other.
And then we'll have brunch, and somehow that brunch has to be like a free flow boozy brunch somehow. I don't know why. And after that, we'll go to grab another drinks at some bar.
that's why I'm saying you guys are not normal.
No, we're just normally like drinkers.
But to be honest though, I feel like a lot of
Normal alcoholics.
I feel like it's quite normal.
It's so
here.
normal. Yeah. No,
Like,
okay,
okay,
wait,
you
just-
go out on Friday night, right? And then
Yeah.
like the next day, what kind of plan do you have?
brunch.
Most of
Brunch.
it, like, yeah.
So like night out, brunch, and then we will go to. Let me just finish our schedule. So like we'll go to another bar, and then we'll drink till 6 p.m. and then go to dinner. And after dinner, we'll go to have like pre-drinks, and then we'll go to club, and then we'll go Momo like a supper.
Gain Momo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fucking insane because it's just like a 12-hour situation, which like we used to be very
Yeah.
down, but now we just like.
And
oh, fuck.
Sunday you just die in bed.
No, actually, back then we still had the energy to go to the beach hungover.
Actually, no,
We
yeah,
did-
we
we
took
did,
yeah, we took
yeah.
nap. We took
Like
nap.
a 2-hour nap on the beach. Wake up, the sun is shining, and you go for like a dip in the the
Yeah.
ocean.
The ocean.
And then come back, and it's
You're
Monday
crazy.
again.
No, but that was pre-COVID.
And then part of the group was still like there were still students.
Oh, pre-COVID, yeah.
Yeah, I was still a fucking student, so
Yeah.
You were.
I was.
Yeah.
You just graduated.
Yeah.
You were gonna graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
COVID,
and
I
so
was
like we
student.
didn't have anything to like.
I think that's why.
Water,
those-
who is she?
Yeah, also Dono and I, we used to go like weekday drinks because we were students. Eunice was working and then she would join us after her
Yeah.
work. And then we're like, oh, hello.
We would just go drinking on a fucking Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
to 6 p.m.
I know, because
And
we
then
were
drunk.
students.
Drunk, and then for dinner, and then another round.
Yeah. But it was pre-COVID. We've changed a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I think we changed it. Okay, this is like going to like a lifestyle direction. Friendship.
Yeah, can we not talk about alcohol anymore? Okay, enough about alcohol. I think we've covered that well. Now, I want to know what, as a non-alcoholic person or somebody who is normal in terms of Kim standards, how we can make friends or what other activities
Yeah,
they
I
like to
actually do
do
wanna
in
know.
Hong Kong. Like you know, like normal social. I'm
Right.
using the word normal too much.
Not normal.
Like-
Just
like-
not.
Like an after
Yeah.
work activity, if they want to hang out, like hanging out, what do locals like to do, expats like to do? Is there, yeah, so what are the activities or?
I would say if you are like an active person, there are so many like free
That's so
you know, workout groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, every like, you know, every night, like you go to like central like harbor side, there are so many people who just like like
Yeah.
they work out together, they do like tabata together, zumba together. I joined this runners club as well. Like it was really intense, but it's like to 80 people in a group. And even if like there are a lot
Oh
of people
God.
who comes alone as well.
like 280 or 80?
Like 80, no,
Oh,
80
80.
people.
I
Not
thought 280. I was like,
like yeah, 80 people. And then like some people they come alone and then they just meet a lot of people. Like I made few friends there as well. I think I mean in Hong Kong there are just generally a lot of like workout classes. You know, I think you can join that. Like I know there's like people who make groups on Facebook
Oh, that's
to like, you know, hiking group or
Oh, yeah, that's so
even like
yeah,
the
they do that.
the dog owners, they make like the group,
Yeah.
right? So they, you know, I feel like you go to Facebook and you'll find so
The
many.
dog group is such a thing.
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
to the one,
the
right?
jump. So yeah, one of my friends, she owns like this dog exploring dogs page where owners can just bring their pups or their dogs, go for hikes, junk boat trips, beach trips, beach cleanup, something like very community based. So it's very out of the norm, sort of into the nature, out of the city, but you want to sort of like connect with like-minded people, and obviously your like pet, like what do you call it? What do you call it?
Pet slaves.
Pet owners.
No, your paw parent. Your
Oh.
paw
Oh.
parent. Thank you guys. So yeah, parents of, you know,
Torrent.
of these like, you know, so basically your dog can also have a social life as as you as a parent.
Yeah,
as a dog.
it is important.
So yeah, this like she did mention that she was bringing her dog to a junk boat, and I was like, I want to go.
Oh yeah, you used to do that.
So you
Yeah, my dog almost died, but okay. No, I'm joking. She didn't die. She
Wait,
just
so like you
survived.
got the invite or you joined that through the page?
No, because
Oh.
my friend owns the page, so she just basically asks like just a normal WhatsApp group. Hey girls, do you want to do this or do that? If you have other pet owners who want to join, you know, you can join. It's very like, and she organizes everything, the boat, the bus, and stuff like that.
Since we're talking about friendship, what is the deal breaker in friendship in a sense?
Ooh.
I know it's a vague and broad like topic to like dive into, but yeah.
In friendship,
For me,
Go Donald.
I feel like the deal breaker in friendship is becoming a one-way street. Like it's just like any other relationship with, I don't know, my family is different. Like with your boyfriend, with your colleagues, and other like in relevant people, whatever. Like a relationship is about at least two people, right? So like if like two people at the same time have to give effort and all those, you know, just have to give a shit. so that this relationship can be called a relationship. If it starts to become a one-way street, it's just, what's that called, obsession?
No, you mean like.
You mean like you put in more effort than them?
Yeah, my
And-
brain's not working.
That's not obsession.
That's like
It's just-
like
It's
What's that
unfair.
called?
A one-sided relationship.
It's just a one-sided relationship, and it's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Because like as I said, I look for a genuine connection. If you just stop giving shit, how is that genuine? So yeah, that's for me. I know it's a little bit fake and vague,
I feel like that
and bored.
is
yeah.
for everyone too.
Yeah. I think it's
But
similar
that's
to
like your number
relationship.
one.
That's yeah.
Your
that's,
number one.
Yeah.
No, I think it's in like relatively because you make a lot of friends when you go out in the streets. Like, how can you tell? Sorry, it's just have a long street. Like how will you determine if they
so
are?
sad.
You know, you hang out with them more than 3 times. You see them like almost every weekend. They're like sort of becoming an important part of your social group. But the thing is, you can't go to them when, I don't know, you have some life issue at hand, I guess.
So true, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I think like we sort of like classify what type of friends we have. Like, for example, the people, obviously it's the smaller circle, or like maybe just your party friends, or maybe just like your brunch friends. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to have like multiple social groups, but I guess in terms of you know, how to classify or how to identify a true friend, that's what Dono means. It wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
I don't like bad people. I don't like
Yeah.
this.
No, but
stuff
it's
like
true
that.
because like I feel like mostly because we meet a lot of people and they're
yeah.
very, very different people, and you basically.
But we're still friendly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you basically meet like people every week, like every weekend, like different people. So sometimes it can be like a shallow friendship, and sometimes it can be like a deeper connection. Yeah, similar to like what you know, like
Yeah.
how I met Dono, and then like it became like a deeper connection.
Yeah, it's very shallow. Yeah.
Yeah, but
A shallow meeting.
Yeah.
Because we probably didn't even remember half what the night went, like how it went. But eventually it turned out to be
Yeah.
a really good friendship.
Yeah, but I feel like when it comes to friendship deal breaker, I think it's similar to relationship deal breaker. You know, it just goes the same way. Like if I put 100%, I want you to put 100%. I don't want to be the only one who chase, you know, for your time. Or, you know, I think it's just the same as relationship when it comes to friendship. It's just, you know, we're not gonna have sex.
Mother.
Sometimes.
Sometimes!
No, not with us. I mean,
Not with us.
I don't know if I have any like certain deal breakers with friends.
Cause you're just so. She is so down to
She-
earth. and
No,
Yes.
like,
You know?
I feel like when it I think I don't like the word shallow, but in the more shallow friendships, I don't need to expect a lot. So I think
Expectation.
when you're friends with some people, there should be some expectations set. So that's why I like to make a lot of friends, because I know at different stages of the friendship, this is how we are. But if ever, you know, it goes to a point where you know that you could rely on them, trust them, speak to them in a deeper sense where your needs are being heard, then I think that that's when you can call somebody, or call somebody a truer friend, I would say. So I like, if that's not a deal breaker, but sort of
Like
Yeah.
your
how
standard.
how I classify friendships. How about you, Kim? What's your deal breaker?
I kind of feel like what you guys say is like the number one deal breaker for everybody. Like, why would you be friends with someone who doesn't care about you or puts in enough effort?
That's true.
So I think that would also be my number one. Like, I will not be the one to reach out all the time. Like, you can
Question.
only.
Do you like to reach out to people, or do you find yourself reaching out more? Like
I'll be a letter, reaching out more.
reaching out more?
Depends on that friend.
I think it depends on the person, but I have no problem reaching out. Like,
Okay.
if I'm like, oh, I want to hang out with a person, I will definitely like shoot them a message. But then if they don't like
Show them.
show, or like let's say there's so many times where like I might say like, oh, let's go for like, you know, lunch, or sorry for clapping, but let's go for lunch or for drinks, or, you know, something like that, and then they'll be like, yeah, let's do it, and then they like, oh, I can't, and they like reschedule it or something, let's do it another time. So then I won't follow up that. Like I'll
Oh,
wait
you
for
won't?
them to follow that up, because
Oh.
they're the one.
Yeah.
They're the one to be like, oh,
Really?
I can't.
No, no.
Like
Yeah, they
I would
should be the
follow
one.
I would-
follow up.
I would wait for them.
Oh.
And because then it would show like I already made the first step.
Okay.
You change it, that's okay. But then now I'm gonna wait for you.
Yeah, me
if
too.
if the meeting was important to you, then I would expect. Because if I would be the same, like if I had to reschedule something with somebody, I would definitely be like, oh, like I will follow that up and say, let's meet on this day at this time instead, you know? But if they don't do it, then I think I'll just be like, okay, that's it. So like what you guys said as well, like we have a lot of friends that don't know another word to say, but shallow, in the sense like we are hanging out, we're fine, we're having a great time. But like in terms of like having a deeper friendship, that can be harder to get into, because some people
Yeah.
like they have so many friends to juggle, you know.
Oh, and it's also like
That's another
very busy
thing.
in Hong
Like
Kong.
everyone's very busy with their work.
or preoccupied.
Like yeah, their families and like
And boyfriends,
yeah, boyfriends, girlfriends.
which I don't relate.
Sorry, but we have a lot of friends to juggle, so it can be
Yeah.
hard sometimes to develop a deeper connection. But once you get there, then yeah, I would also say like same effort. But apart from that, I think just honesty or something that's genuine. You know, I don't like people that say one thing but they like mean another.
Yeah.
Or
Who is that?
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but like just someone genuine. Even when they're
Yeah.
talking, if they're not even being rude or anything, sometimes some people they just
they're
Bitches?
not
no, they're not
sensitive.
No, no.
Sensitive
No,
enough.
it's like they're not mean-hearted or anything, but there's some people that I can't connect with because I don't feel like they're real to the core. And I can't explain that. I don't know. Does anyone get that?
Yeah.
Like with you, I know what you say is genuine. I know what your actions are genuine. Some people they might say like, "Oh yeah, like I'll go see this person," but then behind their back they'll be like, "Yeah, but I'm not really feeling it though. What do you think I should do?" You know? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like there are people that are like that.
Yeah,
so
who is
I'm like,
that? JK.
but they're not mean. It's just
Yeah,
it's just
I know.
it's just that they're two-faced.
someone who's genuine. That's what I would
Yeah.
need in a friend.
And speaking of that, I was just wanting to say, because okay, for me personally, I'm verified. Like I'm quite an overthinker. So like
Cancer.
I hate that I'm okay. I don't want to be that astrology bitch, but I'm starting to become one, and I'm a Cancer. I'm exposing myself. I don't know why. Anyway, I lost my train of thought.
You're Cancer. You're sensitive.
You're overthinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go
extra
on.
words.
I do I'm an overthinker, and as I yeah, so like as verified by them, like I'm quite an overthinker, and as some of us just said, like all we want is just like a genuine connection. And my overthinking ass would be like, I would constantly doubt that friend if that friend is genuine enough or not. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, like I would make a lot of like bad, like how do I put this? Like I would assume things,
So you will have expectations.
and I will
of
have expectation.
people.
For example,
yeah, like,
like
a disappointment.
like back to Kim's example, if I reach out and then if that person suggests to reschedule, one of the first things in my head is gonna be like, oh, like that person doesn't want to have brunch with me, just want to like throw an excuse out and not follow up.
That's
That-
why you wait for them to follow up.
Yeah.
And
Then
if
they
they- and
then
then
you
you
know.
prove-
Then
to
you
sort
know.
of prove.
Yeah.
But here's another thing, like that person doesn't follow up doesn't necessarily mean that they
Then
are
leave
not
them.
genuine.
No, yeah, it doesn't mean they're not genuine. It just means that you
Aren't a
Just like
priority.
this might sound bad, but that's
Yeah.
how I think. Like it means I'm not
A priority.
worth their time,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
At least at that, yeah.
That's okay. Like you can be busy. Like that's fine. So
He's a-
then I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna push it. Like when I move up your priority list, then give me a call. You know.
Like here's the thing, like I feel like these ladies here like know that I need to work on or learn is that like sometimes I take feelings to extreme. Like for example, like for example, like Kim just said,
I said it's okay. Like if you don't have time for me, like that's okay. We're
And-
all busy.
yeah, and that's
But
a
you would probably take it more to heart.
yeah, and like that, like logically speaking, I know that's a fair saying. That's very fair.
Mhm.
Like it's like not all the people in the world has time for you and put you on the top of their priority list. But for me, I would take further in a sense that, oh, like they don't have time for me and they hate me.
Oh, do you,
Yeah, I'll
do you
go
think,
there.
like, because when I was probably, like, younger, maybe in, like, high school, I might think, like, oh, there's something wrong with me. Like,
Mhm.
I'm this or I'm that, and, like, they don't want to hang out with me, and then I'll be, like, upset about it. But then as, like, you grow up from that, I guess, like, when you have more, like, stable friends, then you're
Yeah.
like,
And
okay,
you
that's
also
okay.
you also realize that you can't rely on people.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that's you can I think you just have to go to the basis that people
will disappoint you.
yes.
Also,
And
yeah.
That's
That's
why
why
no
do not
expectations.
Yes.
No
So
expectations.
expectations.
Just like go out with like an open heart. Like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like don't think like,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna go this way.
and it's
or
not
this,
the end
this.
of the world if like that person that you just met like 3 times didn't respond to you
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
You still have better people.
Yeah, if you have like a good circle of like people in your social group, I don't see the point of like
Trying so
Yeah.
hard.
yeah, but sometimes it can be a bit of like a problem for me because I generally like I don't like to reach out unless it's like my very
Oh my
close
God.
social. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I really don't. And it's like if you give me a bad vibe
Yeah.
once, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
Like no, like you're not
No
worth my
energy.
yeah,
No
like
energy
no. I don't want to
wasted.
waste my energy on you. Like I've learned this so many times like throughout my whole like friendship journey because and also at the same time because I've moved quite a bit. It was always a little bit like challenging for me to like create like a deeper connection with people and sometimes it's just good to let it go. You know, like you give
Let
me a
it
bad
go.
you give me a bad vibe, then why do I have to like
Yeah.
put effort? Like
Yeah.
why? Like I'm not gonna see you anymore. Like you can hang out with your
Yeah.
friends. I'm gonna hang out with my friends.
Yeah, and I have friends that are very like not you guys, like outside of you guys, but you know
Like,
them
sure.
too.
Had to clarify.
Anyways, no, like some other closer friends that are maybe more like you, where they're like, oh, just like try, or you like just reach out to them, like just try again. Maybe they're like blah 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 blah, and then I'm
give
the
you
type.
advice.
Yeah, I'm the type to be kind of like you, like. Okay, bye. Like
You're like,
I'll be
no.
like, no. I'll be like, okay, I'll message you once, twice, and then if there's nothing else, I'll be like, okay, I'm done. But then my other friends are like, no, just like don't feel like embarrassed to reach out. I'm like, I'm not embarrassed. I just don't have
don't
time
feel
for
it,
this.
yeah.
Like I
This-
don't have time to chase
Yeah,
somebody.
chase-
You know.
yeah.
It's so
people.
true. Like you two are low key the same.
Yeah.
Me and Eunice are like
Yeah.
emotional train wreck.
Excuse me.
Speak for yourself.
I'm emotionally intelligent. Thank you so much.
So you're saying we're dumb
I didn't say you're dumb.
We're emotionally dumb.
or emotionally stupid, basically?
Oh, I didn't say that.
But honestly, I feel like it
If the shoe fits. No,
when
okay.
because we're talking about Hong Kong, right?
Mm.
I just wanna say something. I just
Okay.
wanna
Okay.
Okay, shit, shut up. She said shut your ass.
Yeah,
basically.
shut the up. Let me say something. No, JK. I feel like wait. I feel like sometimes it feels like it's a bit of like you meet more shallow. I wouldn't say shallow, but like you meet a lot of different people and like your friendship can be a little like not so close. It's hard to make deeper connection because I feel like we meet a lot of like friends who are expats and we know they are leaving in certain time and I think it's like it's not blocking my expectation on like on friendship with these kind of people, but it's more of like they probably think like, oh well, I'm leaving, you know. I feel like it's more.
It's not permanent.
Yeah,
so
it's not permanent.
So are you saying like, oh, I don't have to try so hard because I'm leaving anyways?
Maybe.
Is that what they think? You think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I feel like it's not like, oh, I don't have to try so much. It's more of like, you know, I think this is enough.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is enough. Like, you know, I can go out with like, I can go out having dinner with Yubin, but you know, that's okay. You know,
Yeah.
like no
And
need
that's
to.
fair enough.
Yeah, no need to put too much efforts. I don't know.
I'm
maybe.
very hopelessly romantic in friendship.
Oh.
I'm like, if like, I absolutely get your point of view. Like, basically having a different expectation in a sense. For me, if like I find, you know, like this expat or this person who I know is gonna leave within a time frame, long or short,
You would spend the most time with
I would still treat that person or like that, yeah, like with all my heart. And then like although they are leaving, then I hope that like you're even though you're somewhere else, you can still know that the love of this friendship is still here.
Yeah.
That's so cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're
No,
such
but
a
it's
good
alright.
friend, Dono.
No, but
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
But no.
But no.
Just kidding.
No, but actually I've
No,
met
like
a lot of like expat friends. We were pretty close, whatever. We hang out like once a week, whatever. And then they leave and then it's kind of like you kind of stop talking, you know? Like
Yeah.
maybe like for a few months you guys like, oh hey girl, how are you? Like, hey, how are you? But after a few months it's like I'm not blaming them because we both get busy in our own life. So I don't know, it's just I feel like it's just more like it's just easier to create like a deeper connection with people who are like that I know we're gonna stay here for a
Yeah.
while or
But what's fun with like living in Hong Kong and having so many expats is that you now have friends all around the world.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so even though I have a lot of shallow friends that are not okay, I don't know what else to call it. What
Yeah,
do you
it's
call
not
it?
shallow, it's like not so close friends.
friends.
You can't even call it
acquaintances.
They're not acquaintances.
No, it's friends,
Friends, but not close friends.
but yeah,
Friends.
friends.
Sort of
Friends.
friends. A sort of friends. Maybe is better than shallow friends. But we have a lot
frequent
of like
friends.
they're not frequent if they're not
Can
here.
we just call it friends?
Okay, friends.
Friends.
What was I saying?
Right, it's so
great
easy to lose your
part
train of
about
thought.
expats
Oh, yes,
is that
the-
you have
The great part about Hong Kong and just living in a city like period is that period. Is that what the hell, you guys?
Sorry.
Okay, no. Is that a lot of people travel from all around the world, and so you meet them, you make friends with them, even if it's not like a deep connection. As long as you guys like each other, and when they leave, whenever you travel, you can like have friends in every country pretty much.
and you can just like
Yeah.
jump back into the friendship, not
Yeah.
where you left off, but it's just like, hey, catch up
Yeah,
about
like
life.
since
Yeah.
you saw each other.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what sort of like friends are sort of for.
yeah.
Literally just catching up on life, supporting each other, caring about each other. I think that's a pillar in friendship, is to actually care for someone, not
Even
like
if you don't talk all the time,
Yeah.
you just care about them.
and you just
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
them like,
Yeah.
oh, they're
like,
this and that.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's nice. So like
It's
especially
a sweet thing.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
when you travel as well, it's nice to like see them, and like they can also
Yeah.
help you out with the local spots too. So it's nice.
Yeah,
Living
it's
in
really
a city,
nice.
like have friends everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's less scary when you have to like move abroad or where you have to travel. You're like, oh, I know this person that I
Someone,
met
yeah.
like 5 years ago. Let's see if they're
Let's
down
see
to
if
meet.
they have turned to a murderer.
Oh my god, don't know.
Just joking.
Of the town. So I guess that's all we talked about regarding friendships in Hong Kong. So we talked about how easy or difficult it is.
Once you find one person, I think once you find one person, you'll be open to like meeting so many more people based on that one person, because Hong Kong is really small. So join something that you like a hobby, like
Not
you
a
know.
cult, okay?
We don't have those in Hong Kong, I
They
think.
probably do.
They probably do.
They probably do.
Wait,
that we
why
don't
have
know about.
I not heard about this?
You want to join?
Anyways, join a hobby, so maybe like sports, like what they've said, or if you have a pet, you can join some kind of Facebook group, but just make one friend, okay? That's all you need to do, and then you'll easily find more.
Yeah.
And alcoholism helps.
Alcoholism.
If you're alcoholics, go to Soho,
Oh god.
Peel Streets.
Peel Street,
Best Street.
Peel Street, Best Street.
Okay, yes.
Here's
And you can catch us at 99 Bottles.
yeah. We'll be there
Shout out
from
to 99
Tuesday to
Bottles.
Thursday.
Or Tycoon.
Or Tycoon.
Armory.
Armory Bar.
We are literally
Love
exposing
y'all.
our like schedule to like
That's
it's
okay.
fine, yeah.
We're
so-
way past that.
Yeah.
way past that.
So if you're ever in Hong Kong, reach out to us,
Yes. I guess.
or you'll catch us at Tycoon, like we said. So what's
Yeah, and
another-
say hi. We're very friendly, as you can tell.
Yeah.
reach out to Eunice.
Yeah.
Not me.
Maybe not her. Maybe not her.
Also not me.
Maybe
Be
like-
friendly after 3 drinks. She's
Yes.
fine.
Buy me drinks, I'll be friendly.
So that's the tea today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you for the next video.
Cheers!